Hello to everyone. Today we are going to make some splits even if you're far away. Please don't worry about that. Sometimes we are more flexible, sometimes more stiff. It depends on our daily conditions or whatever. As a tip, just use for yourself that we are more flexible in the evening than in the morning. So sometimes to make splits is better closer to the evening. And plus, please, even if you have the short practice that you will do now, please warm up if you feel stiff yourself. The body like an iron. We cannot do anything with that, but when we will hot the iron, that can be quite flexible. So let's get started.
So let's start from the downward facing dog. Spread the fingers wide open, press the floor. Lengthen your tailbone away from the back of your pelvis. Lift the sitting bones towards the ceiling. And maybe you can lift the heels and ground the heels to the floor. Or if the heels are lifted, just try to ground them. Explore the movements. As you inhale, raise the right leg up. And bring this right leg forward. Step to the floor and lower the hips. Look up. You can move your palms to press your knee. Straightening the back leg. Nice stretch. Press the palms to the ground. And come with the back leg a little bit closer. You can lift the toes of the right leg or moving them down to the floor on the inhalation. Stretch the chest forward and lean closer to your leg. Keep the back leg strong. Breathe through your hamstring. As you inhale, pressing the palms down, lifting the right leg up, and now move this right to the left side. Press the palms even stronger, trying to keep the shoulders in one line. Breathe in. And let's get to the chaturanga. Exhale, maybe one-legged. Inhale through the upper facing dog. Exhale to the downward facing dog. Second side. Lift the left leg up. Hips in line. Keep your hips square. Stretching the hamstring. Step this left leg to the front of the mat, in between your hands, and lower the hips down. Pressing the knees, stretching the legs, opening the hips even more. Press the palms to the floor, straighten the front leg, and bow gently to your leg. You can keep your hands into your leg or palms down to the mat, any variation you like, any variation comfortable to you. Remember about your back leg. It's strong and press into the floor. Inhale, lift the gaze and move the left leg up. Moving the left leg to the right side. Breathing through your hips and hamstring, pressing firmly with your palms to the floor. And get your chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale to up face, exhale downward face, and start to walk your palms to your legs. Engaging the core muscles. Widen your legs, grab your big toes. Inhale on the exhalation. Lengthening the spine, bringing the body closer to your legs, trying to close the space between the thighs and the body. Inhale, look forward, slide your palms under your feet, and exhale, bend closer to your legs, pull the shoulders away from the ears, tilt the tailbone up. Deep breath. And inhale, look up, find your elbows, go to the ragdoll. Relax, you can keep your knees softened. Relax the head and the neck. And let's walk back to the downward facing dog. Press the palms to the ground. And now step the right leg forward and the left leg forward. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to the sides. Inhale, sweeping the hands up, look up. Exhale, hug your legs, bring the face, head to the knee. And now bend your knees, press the palms to the floor and prepare to jump back to the chaturanga. Inhale to upper facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Ground your heels. Raise your right leg up. Bend your right knee, open your hip, but keep your shoulders in one line, pressing the palms. Opening, breathing through the hip and through the hamstring of the left leg. On the exhalation, start to draw the knee and step the right leg forward. Ground your hips closer to the mat. Place the left leg to the floor. Move both of your hands inside of the foot and stretching, opening your hips. Maybe get on your forearms, get low, and open the hip even more. Just use the breath as a guide and as you inhale. And now take the left knee off the floor and move the weight to the right leg and start to move your left leg all the way up to the ceiling into the standing split. Move your hands in one line with your foot, or maybe grab with the right hand your right foot. And now start to walk your palms a little bit forward, move into the half moon pose, pressing with the right hand and right foot firmly to the floor, lifting the left hand up and trying to lengthen the hands to make them really long. Feel the energy from the right fingertips to the left fingertips. Try to hold the balance. And again, back to the standing split, left leg at high. And now, Parivrita Chandrasana. Move the left hand down to the floor and open to the left side. Try to keep your hips square and try to keep your right knee facing directly forward. And as you exhale, go to the standing split, the last one more time. And from here, step back with the left leg. Move yourself to the plank, chaturanga. Exhale, inhale to up face, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the left leg up, bend the left knee, and move that knee up to the sky. Press the hands firmly to the floor. Open the hip. Breathe in through the hip and the hamstring of the right. And as you exhale, step with the left forward and start to lift the right leg all the way up to the sky, standing split. Keep the breath steady and still. Walk with your palms a little bit forward and now start to press the left hand to the floor and rise the right hand up, open to the left side. Spread your hands wide. Move the shoulder blades away from each other. And exhale, standing split. Walk back with your palms. Lean with the head to your leg and to the opposite direction. Ground the right hand down to the floor and twist to the left. Try to keep the balance and your hips in line. Exhale, standing split, last time, and step back to the plank pose, chaturanga. Get low, inhale, upper facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let the breath flow and prepare to jump forward. So bend your knees and float to top of the mat. Inhale, stretch the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, rise the hands up and stay all the way up. Hands from the sides. Move your right leg into the half lotus. And as you exhale, try to get with your palms down to the floor. You can keep your knees slightly bent. And then move closer to your leg, the foot and hands in line. And there is an optional. You can play with the balance in here. Rubbing with the right hand over the spine and trying to touch your right toes, or even move both of the hands over the back and balancing in one leg. Any variation you choose. You can try if you're losing the balance, is quite normal. And exhale. Let's bring the hands down, bend the knee and rise the hands all the way up into the stand. Exhale, release the hands and legs. And let's do the same into the second side. So shake your legs, left leg, half lotus, move the palms to the floor, walk the palms closer to your foot, forward fold, balancing in one leg. And here again, variations. You can grab your right leg with the right hand. You can grab your left hand across of the spine and find your left toes or even both hands over the back. Balancing. It's a challenge balancing a deep breath into the hamstring, so be careful. Remember your choices. And again, bend the knee, rise the torso, rise the hands, release the legs, and we're done. Exhale, Tadasana. And now step wide with your legs. Bring your toes slightly inward. Bring your hands into your waist, stretch the chest, and as you exhale, bring the palms down to the floor and walk with your palms in same line with the feet, and maybe you can move your head in the same line. Deep breath. As you inhale, stretch the chest, bring the hands to your waist, lift the upper body, look up, and again, lean forward. Pull your shoulders away, make your neck really long. Press with your feet firmly to the floor. Really stretch your legs. Try to balance the weight evenly between the balls of your toes and the heel. And inhale, look up, bring the body up, stretch the chest, and now move with your hands, grab your big toes. Inhale, take a breath, exhale, move closer to your legs. Remember about your shoulders away from the ears. Tilt the tailbone, the hips really high. Press through your feet, stretching the legs. That's the great opening and stretch for our legs. And inhale. Move the hands to your waist, again rise up, look up, stretch the chest. And then bring your toes outward, squat yourself, grab your ankles, and use your elbows to widen your knees to open the hips even more. The body parallel to the floor, look down. And now bring the hands down to the floor, move the toes inward again, and lean to your right leg. Fold to the leg. Stretching and breathing through your hamstring. From the center, get to the left. Stretch the left side. And place the hands down to the floor and start to widen the legs as wide as that possible. Maybe you will have the flexibility to go to the straddle split, but anywhere you are, it's still okay. Remember your choices. We are stretching our legs, we are not creating a pain. One of the main saying in yoga, non-harming oneself. So please, take deep breath, enjoy the opening. Make your breath connected to the muscles and joints you stretch. And as you inhale, bring yourself, press the palms down, and then go to sit a little bit back. So you will come to the wide-legged seat, Upavishta Konasana. Walk with your hands as far as you're able. And again, deep breath, but this time point your toes. Move your sitting bones to the floor, they are grounded. Your kneecaps are pointed up to the ceiling. And inhale, bring yourself back. Gently and slowly bring the legs, soles of the feet together into the Baddha Konasana stretch. Inhale, and on the exhalation, lower yourself down using the elbows to widen the legs to work on the hip opening. Let the breath flow. Let yourself to be more fluid than solid. Inhale, raise up, and again, move your legs wide, tuck the toes, and then move right shoulder down and across. Twist it, bend, and left shoulder down, right hand across. Look up to the ceiling. There is not a goal to touch your toes. The goal is twist. Open the chest and the heart to the ceiling. Inhale, rise up, and bring the sternum, the center of the chest, to your right leg. Forward bend, and through the center, gently walk far away, and then get to your left leg. Exhale, relax. And then finally, let's go and try the splits. So bring yourself in the tabletop pose. From there, step back, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, lift the tailbone high, press the palms down, lengthen the spine, rise the right leg up, and then bring the right to step forward. Lower the hips and move towards the right leg, straightening. Lower, bend the front knee, maybe find the back bend. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Come with the face closer and inhale, lifting. Exhale, moving the hips back. And finally, spread your legs, move into the splits. And here, whatever movements you might choose, maybe you will lean to your leg, untucking your toes. Try to see if those 5 toes of the back leg are grounded to the floor, are touching the floor, not lifted. And from here, let's move to the other side. Bring yourself downward facing dog. Left leg is rising up, left is stepping forward, and again lowering the hips, grounding. On the exhalation, straighten the left leg this time, bring the body closer. And inhale, bend the left knee, look up, straighten the back leg. Exhale, move closer to straighten front leg. Inhale, look up. And exhale. Start to slide your left leg forward and come into the split on the left side. Maybe you have the block or the bolster to place under your hips. That will help you to keep still in the stretch. But if you have the full split, just explore. Make it more grace, more nice. Maybe tuck your toes to feel if your hips are in line. Or untuck your toes to check if they are all of them are on the floor. And inhale, bring the back leg forward. Move the hips forward and then roll back. Shake your legs. That's helpful for your muscles to reset, to repair. And just rest there. Knees into your chest. Wonderful relaxing pose. When we finish the practice, maybe you will find 1 minute to bring your legs, feet apart, hands, palms facing up. Close your eyes and get into Shavasana.